for Princesses Save Dragons. I am Jess, and I am, oh my gosh, running the game tonight. You might see me down in the chat as Angry Nerd Girl. And without much further ado, let's meet our princesses, starting with Honey and Dice.
Hello, I am Honey, aka Honey and Dice, and I am playing Princess Alana Savoy.
And back from a long hiatus, but we so love to have her, Lynn.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be back. I am Lynn Meyer. I am playing the General, also Princess Layla.
And Zan.
Hi, I'm Zan Larson, and I play Yrsa, Queen of Snow.
CB.
Hey, Critical Bard here, Critical Bard across all social media channels. I play Mikali, the Chiefess, Shifter Barbarian, having a good time.
Margaret.
Hey, I'm Margaret May. I'm Margaret Maynard across social, and I play Aerie, a creepy tentacle warlock.
And today we are missing our Mama Socorro, played by D20 Christina. She is at an Oscar party, so send her some love. And I'm rooting for Parasite and Little Women. So, was that a bad face, CB? Okay, then I won't say anything else that I'm rooting for. But I'm also pretty mad at the Oscars in general this year. Because, there's a whole lot of reasons. Anyway, who wants to catch us up on what happened last week?
Well, I've kind of been doing that, more or less, the last couple times.
All right, let's go.
I mean, I
Okay.
would, but I wasn't there, so.
So, a lot of last week was Lalani decided to construct new dresses out of the fabric that Mama has stolen and called upon her army of forest friends to help. And some of us thought it was a little strange, and some of us thought it was not strange at all and rather fascinating. And yes, but now we have new dresses made for the ball, so we don't have to worry about that. However, we caught the crow spying on us again, and Aerie managed to blow it up with her mind. Well, with an insult, really. We were insulting birds.
If princes could kill, it was dramatic.
Mm-hmm. And after that, we decided to get some rest before facing the three old women who live in the woods. Well, we decided to rest, but a couple of us were not asleep yet, and Yrsa heard a voice from the forest, and recognizing it as the Robin's voice, decided to follow it. And then Aerie decided to follow Yrsa. And so Yrsa was talking to a bird, child, thing. It's little unclear exactly what it was. Made out of light. Seemed to be cursed to be a bird by one of the witches. Possibly all of them. But their name was Penny. And Yrsa now really wants to free this child. However, there was someone else in the woods with them at that time that decided to attack Aerie and Yrsa and kind of mess with their minds a little bit. Yrsa's still not happy about that. Turns out it was... It pretended to be a little boy. It pretended to be Penny for a while, but Aerie and Yrsa caught on pretty quickly that it was something pretending to be a child rather than a child at that point. And on our way back, we found out that Lalani and Mama had a run-in with two other old ladies after Lalani woke up from a nightmare, which may have been induced by something touching her. So now Lalani and Mama are with two of the old women, and well, actually all three, because the little Mimsy, who was pretending to be a little boy, disappeared once she figured out her ruse was up and joined the other two. So, also, I believe Ari and Yrsa had come up with a plan after this. We were
Yep.
possibly. We're gonna see if that works out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so the three ladies of the woods had just gotten together. Mama pieces because she has a plan of how to handle this elsewhere. But I'm going to say she sings a song before she goes. So, Lalani and Yrsa and Ari all have whatever die she gives of inspiration now. So I think she's higher level cleric than bard, so you all have a d4 or d6 of inspiration. So you are in front of these three ladies. When last we heard Lalani had said, "Which, please?"
Witches, please.
Yeah.
Because she was over it.
And a little bit further off in the woods, Macaulay, you are hunting when you hear a familiar sound of something electric kind of
Does it
crashing
sound like
through the woods.
something that church ladies sit in? Like pew, pew.
Yeah,
Nope.
it was zooming through the woods.
Yeah, she would definitely be like, "What the hell is going on?" And rush off over it to find out what that could be. But he probably already knows. Maybe. I don't know, actually. No. She's running off.
So after a little bit of crashing through the woods, you come across your friend, General Layla, who you haven't seen in quite some time, and now she's in full camo. And Layla, tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, there was a bit of a thing that she had to attend to in this forest. Some really nasty types that needed her attention. Luckily, she had some little furry friends that came to her assistance, and she was able to put down this little insurrection without, it's like she didn't really want, fascists on this nice patch of forest, so she had to deal with that. So that's what she's been doing. So she's been off patrolling and making sure the last of them were gone.
All right, so Macaulay, you find your friend patrolling on some sort of, I assume, airspeeder?
Yeah, it's just this really nice hover bike that she's got, real sleek, environmentally friendly powered,
Environmentally friendly.
Yeah, Make sure that just kind of brings it to a stop and kind of looks around and takes a little breath and takes off her helmet and.
And you can hear it. It's been a while, Ginara.
Oh my gosh, hey! Get off the bike. Come on up. Give a big hug. Oh, I forgot you don't like that. Oh. How are you?
That's a good question. We are dealing with witches, for lack of a better word. We have another job given to us by the one from the castle, who I don't really care for.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Witches?
Yes, I don't know much more information, but I'm sure that the others have gone off to do some reconnaissance themselves. I came out on the borders to make sure that there was nothing else to be dealt with.
Okay. Well, I think I'm done here with what I needed to do. It seems pretty quiet. If you'd like a little extra help, and she pulls out the blaster, here to help.
Oh, would gladly take that help, Janetta. And you'll see her touch one of her lions. Um, yeah, she'll touch the lion real quick. 1 second. Do 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 do. Yeah, and she'll say Kuita, and make Giza pop out. So we have the three of us.
Nice.
And at that point, a blue, it's Dragonfly, Evinrude, who Layla might not know, but Macaulay's getting pretty familiar with, kind of flies up to the two of you. And Lilani, what kind of message does Evinrude have for Macaulay?
And it's even Rude.
Oh, my apologies.
Yes, sir. Even Rude is just going to flutter in a way that Macaulay is familiar with. Because, again, it's a spectral, very glittery, glistening kind of dragonfly from the field. And it's a clear sign. 2 flap to the wings, 3 flap and so on. That Alani is either about to hurt or kill somebody. So please come. That's it.
Wow. She looks at this thing and she really wants to flick it, but she knows that it's from Lalani. And seeing the what's this called? The taps of the wing. Yeah, she'll how fast can you run, General? Looks like we need to get off now.
I can make it.
Or you can get on your speeder.
Even better.
Great. Then follow me. And once okay. Oh. I was saying once I was saying once Layla gets on the speeder,
Oh yeah.
she would cast she would touch that same lioness and speak some words in Druidic, and cast Longstrider on herself. And hold on, did I change something or no? 1 second, I apologize.
Yeah. Layla's low key very excited about this, by the way, just so you know.
And then she will literally just like run dash, and that's 100 feet.
All right, and she's like, just lead the way, and she's following.
Nice. So, back with the other 3. You're standing in front of these 3 ladies. And at this point, Mimsy has shown her true face. And let's see. Ari and Irsa were running back because she just popped away from you and appeared. So, Lalani, you see the 3 of them now standing there. And Mimsy starts to dance back and forth in front of you and goes, "Now what would a bunch of princesses want to do with my little birdie?" And the tall, more elegant, statuesque one says, "I'm sure they're not here for a bird. But why are you in this forest, and why should we let you stay?"
Oh, is this a question from me? Are you talking to me?
She kind of just glares at you.
Okay, so I am in the forest because I was going for a walk, and then I had to make some dresses, and then we made the dresses, and then we were just sleeping for the night. But of course, somebody does not know how to ask first, so somebody was touch me when I'm sleeping, and of course I wake up like, because look, you don't do that to a person. It's all about women supporting other women, okay?
Ismelda kind of nudges the tall one and goes, very rude.
Okay, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh no, what's happening? And we go into the woods, and then all of a sudden, this one here sees the cracked pepper, her face is coming off, and then you pop up like coarsely ground salt, and then all of a sudden, here we've got like this little person who's like stopped up crusty mayo in an old jar who just pops up out of nowhere, and now you're looking at me and you're like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm in the woods. What are you doing here?
Silence! Do you have any idea to whom you're speaking or whose woods these are?
No, because you are rude and you did not give a formal introduction.
My apologies. People who come here generally seek us out.
Why would I look for you?
And the one who had like the cold cream and cucumbers kind of all over her face, just gets kind of, she is asking too many questions. She doesn't know who we are. One says, Regina, and I'm the leader of these sisters. I believe you've met the newest to our crew, Ismelda, and Mimsy. We help those in need for a price.
Sounds like you have like a good business motto in place, you know. Yay, congratulations, women-owned businesses. But this still does not answer why would I seek you out.
I hear you're looking for a dragon.
Right now?
I hear you're in the woods for a dragon. I don't like being lied to, little one. So
Woman, I
be
just told you.
honest.
I am being honest. You did not ask me about my long-term plans. You asked me why am I in the woods.
And at that, Mimsy just starts to go, she's here to get the dragon.
Okay. I'm gonna go to a party. You're talking about a dragon. I mean,
Irsa and Ari, what are you doing while you see Lilani having this possibly irritating conversation?
It's like, okay, Lilani's by herself. Maybe our plan would be put on hold.
I don't want to put Lilani at risk.
Yeah. It's like, we don't see the wolf anywhere, do we? Because
The worst plan in the world.
Are you gonna try and sick a wolf on Mimsy?
Worst.
we had this conversation on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And it was just like, we don't see the wolf, right?
No, just
No.
confirm. Just confirming that nonsense isn't going to happen.
Yeah, okay.
At least not yet. So I think Irie would be approaching this stealthily, wanting to get within earshot of what's going on. She's assuming that, well, Mimsy knows that they're there, so the other two just as well know that she's there.
Mm-hmm.
And is mentally scrolling through the ways to hurt them with magic
Okay.
that would not hurt Lilani.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your son, on the other hand, has no interest in being stealthy, so we'll kind of go away from Ari a little bit if she sees that she's slowed down, and we'll come up to Lilani, and she still has her axe drawn, and is just kind of glaring at Mimsy at this point, because she's got a beef now.
Okay.
can Can I do an insight check to see how likely these three are to attack at any time soon? Or is Lilani just kind of confusing me right now? Because she's. Okay. And I'm using my ice cream dice. I'm so happy. So that is a 14 plus. Here is my insight. 14 plus 3. So a 17.
Okay. So they do not want you to have a dragon. And if they get the idea, which they have a strong suspicion of, that you are there to take a dragon away from them, they will attack. Otherwise, they don't really have a reason to mess with you. I mean, other than for, like, fun, but not to, like, kill you.
Okay. I think Lilani is the gift. I'm still kind of confused because I told you I'm in the woods, I made some dresses, I'm going to a party, and you were stuck on a dragon. What part of those plans says I'm going to get a dragon?
Ari, give me a stealth check, please, since you're sneaking up.
It's cool. I have a backup plan for when this doesn't work. Stealth. That's a 4.
Oh.
Okay.
It's so secret underwater. It's quieter. I don't know. There are leaves everywhere. Everything.
There are leaves and twigs. You have no idea, and it's dark.
Why would you make a place this noisy? Why?
So, Regina is still looking at Lilani and just says, Corvus never lies to me. He overheard you. He and Penny overheard your little friends talking about a dragon. So what you're doing tonight in the woods, sorry about the tortured dreams. But I know your game plan. And you won't get a dragon. Irie, as soon as you get about 30, 20 feet away,
Good to know.
step on a stick, Ismelda turns around and goes, "Who's sneaking up on us?" And give me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Yeah.
He's way too psyched. That is better. Wisdom save 23.
Okay, you're good.
And she'll straighten up and say, I am Princess Ariella Atlantianath of the deep seas, heiress to the Shimmering Isles. And who are you? With a light bow.
Well, that's more like it. I'm Ismelda. I used to be a prime minister, but now I live in the woods, apparently.
She's trying to think of something nice to say about the woods. But it's like, and your friends?
Yes. This is Regina, and that's Mimsy.
I believe we've already met, to Mimsy.
Oh! And she transforms into a beautiful maiden.
Still glaring daggers.
Endeavoring not to look daggers at this being who has been messing with her, and messing with her friend. So kind of not aggressively, but purposefully gonna sidle up next to Lilani at this point. Be like, we thought we heard a child in distress in the woods, but it appears to have not been what we thought. To Lilani. Like I'm reporting.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know. There appear to have been 2 things in the woods.
Mimsy starts jumping up and down and pretty much just going, "There's 3 of us in the woods." And I'm sorry, I'm
What?
so sick, so I cannot do my good Mimsy voice this week.
No, you're good.
No, you're fine.
There.
And Regina just kind of looks you on and says, "I hear the woods are particularly dangerous for princesses."
Okay, we've been sitting here and we've been talking, and I just get the gist that you just want to fight or something. Like you're used to being, oh, I am so scary and powerful. What are you doing here? And then people are like, oh, we're doing this. And you're like, oh, that's not true. And then people are like, oh, okay, you got me. We're trying to take something from you. And then you're like, I knew it. Off with your head, or something like that. Is that like how this usually goes? You say, ooh, and then you fight.
They all seem to be pausing and thinking for a moment.
Of that.
And Gina says, "I've never ordered anyone's head removed."
But what about their heart?
Oh. You can't fault a woman for having good taste, can you?
You know, I think I've heard of you.
I'm sure
You know,
you have.
it's a huntsman thing, a huntswoman thing, and so on. I'll make you a bet. We are going to get your dragon. Not tonight, but maybe one day. And I'm going to find something else of yours to put in a box.
What do you have in mind, little one?
I don't know, probably something that I can carry, because I am a little one.
Says you will take my dragon, and I crush your heart in my hands, and your blood runs down my jaws.
Okay, this does not
And
mean...
for
Are you
just a
going to...
second, she loses her, like, elegant appearance. And you see her, like, look kind of shorter. Her hood, that was, like, very tightly wrapped, gets very loose. And then suddenly she's back.
No, while that is happening, can I angle my axe so that she sees it?
Yes.
Ooh.
And Olalani is coming. There she...
She goes,
Okay, you're doing this or not? Because I don't have a knife.
You don't know where the dragon even is.
No, that's why we're looking for it.
I don't really think there's much of a point here. And
Okay.
she just pops away.
Okay.
Mimsy kind of looks around and goes, "Oh!" And then she vanishes.
Ah.
And then Ismelda is just kind of sitting there going, "Really now, that's not very fair at all, is it?"
No, they really don't treat you very well.
Don't follow me home. It's not very nice, and I'll beat you there anyway.
Why would I go to your house? Like, there's people...
Well, if we're following you, of course you're going to beat us there.
And she just starts to kind of jog off.
Alani is going to join
Unless
you.
anyone's stopping her.
Can I stop her, please? Can I just... I just looking at little Lottie. Are we following her or am I stopping her? Because I can only do one.
Legit question: when does Macaulay and Layla
I
get
was
there?
gonna say,
They
you
are running
get
very
there
fast.
pretty much just about now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end up stopping her because at this point it's just like...
I was gonna have you arrive for the second round of initiative, but they never fought. So you are here now.
So tense, but no fighting.
It's like you're supposed following their lead, and I was just like, "Are we fighting now? Are we fighting now?"
Are we fighting yet? Can I hear yet? Can I hear yet? Time?
And then Mimsy popped away, and she was just like,
So you see your friends kind of standing, talking to 3 women. 2 just kind of pop, pop, and the third just kind of stands there awkwardly and then runs away.
and
As you
yours
pull
is
up on a
gonna
bike.
yours is gonna go after the one running away and try and catch her. I don't imagine she's very fast.
What's
Yeah.
Irsa's speed?
40.
Okay. And Macaulay and Layla, welcome to the fight. What's your plan?
Well, Macaulay would have immediately like kept running, and when she saw Leilani, not even kind of look at the others for a second, including Hag, would have like stopped right next to her, like one
What
of those.
makes you think she's a hag?
Whatever. Kaboom. But yeah, she would immediately like pencil stopped right next to Leilani. I saw the dragonfly. What is going on? Do I kill?
But we're going to have to kill at least one of them, or she's going to try to eat my heart. But that's okay, because once we kill her, I'm just going to chop off her ring finger, like with the biggest ring finger on it, and put it in a box and send it to this person I've heard of.
Before she even says the next word after heart, and I'm sure yours has gotten there, but Macaulay would look dead at that one and just rush after her.
Okay, so the one who wants to eat her heart has already vanished.
That's fine.
But
She
you
doesn't
see
know-
one left.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she doesn't know who said it. She just said she
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Layla would have seen one person running and said, "Oh, we're doing that. We're doing that now," and like tried to intercept to help her friend catch up the one who's getting away. She's like, "I'm on a speeder, so I'm gonna like try to block off the one from running away, so my friend can help catch up with you." So
Okay.
block the path.
Sounds good. So, Irsa, you get there first because she only has a speed of 30.
Ah,
So, what do you do to catch her? Are you catching her with an axe? Or something else?
You know, really tempting, but going to put it away.
Actually,
just-
first, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Uh, 15.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. So, yeah, I just kind of want to grapple.
Okay. So that is your strength against her dex, correct?
I believe so.
One day I'll remember how grapple works.
I think it's just
Ask on this.
strength versus strength.
Okay.
Maybe I'll look it up.
Every time I look at it, it's like, this is a special attack.
Athletics.
Yes, athletics. Yeah.
Athletics? Okay. That's even better. 25.
Yeah, you won.
And just kind of like,
So, like, I rolled
She's-
a 10, so...
she's like skinny, so I've like picked her up off the ground
She's
and
so skinny.
and I'm walking her back. It's just like, I believe we still have a few questions.
She's like, no, leave me be.
I, for one, am rather interested in that bird that keeps asking for help, because I rather want to help people that seem to be in awful situations that ask me for help.
Penny?
Yes.
Well, Penny's at home. Penny's in trouble. Penny's in his cage.
Why do you keep that child as a bird?
Oh, Mimsy thinks it's funny.
That's rather cruel.
Eh?
How can I break the spell on the child?
Well, I suppose Mimsy could do it if she really wanted to. I mean, I suppose anybody could polymorph a child, but I mean, if they really wanted to, if they wanted to stop a child being a bird, but it's a really fun thing to have a pet prince in a cage. Gives you leverage, you know.
Yeah, your sister's like, you do realize you're talking to a queen.
Is that supposed to frighten me?
No, but when
I
you're
used
talking
to have
about
the
keeping
power
princes
of
in
a
cages,
queen.
when you're talking about keeping princes in cages, I think about what children I would have and how I would feel to have one in a cage.
Oh, well, this one's an orphan. Nobody cares about him.
I care about this one.
I think Layla would.
I'm like, when are we getting there?
I'm like,
Not to cut it off, but like, when are we getting
You
there?
were there.
like, what did
Yes.
what did I just hear about orphans? Kirsten? What did she just say?
And Macaulay's not even saying anything. How I need to know how Yrsa is grappling
It's
her.
like Ursa.
Oh yeah, she's just got her like this and then walking her
You
back.
like fireman carrying her?
Yeah, face it,
Is she right side up, or like what's happening here?
kind of a bit at an angle, just like both arms wrapped around her and just kind of like lugging her along, without her feet even touching the ground.
You know, it snaps that she's trying to tough talk you while you are hauling her like a sack of flour.
Yeah,
Layla just
kind of impressed.
Layla just looks at this woman who's being carried by her throat and says, "You know, I just met you, and I already don't like you."
Macaulay
She
will
kind
stop.
of eyes you, Layla, and goes, "When people get to know me, they rarely do." Now give me a wisdom
Yeah.
save, please.
That is a 24.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm surprised it takes that long, honestly.
Macaulay will stop right in front of Yrsa as they're walking.
Then also
And-
give me a wisdom save, please.
That is a 16.
Congratulations, you are all immune to her horrific appearance for 24 hours.
Dead.
Yay!
Um, but we'll stop there and see her. You say you're holding her like this, and her head's here.
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like character versus what's right at the moment.
Mikali,
Unfortunately, character's winning. Yrsa, Macaulay's going to reach for the lady's head and like, oh, you sweet, sweet child.
Oh.
Legit is going to try to snap a neck. I don't know what that needs to do, but you can try to snap a neck. You don't talk about messing with kids in front of Macaulay.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to say you don't need to make an attack roll because she is literally being held right in front of you.
That's fair.
I'm going to say do a unarmed strike double damage.
Okay.
'Cause-
Luckily, my nails aren't out because I actually have something for unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
I have to show. So that's just.
Because breaking somebody's neck like that is really hard. And
Oh, you're correct.
Very strong. Like you can add your strength to it, but
Well, luckily I rolled very low. Yeah, that's only 11.
okay. So
I might back away when that happens.
So you kind of do like what a good chiropractor would do. But
Thank you.
at this point, she's still in Yrsa's arm, right?
Yeah.
She is going to try and claw the shit out of your arm, Ursa, to get out.
That's fair.
So that was a 15 to hit, which probably doesn't even hit you.
It does.
It does.
Our armor class is only 14.
Okay, so that is not very high. 8 slashing damage. And let's roll
Uh-huh.
initiative, everybody!
Not only that, but Yersa has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good!
Yay!
No!
Yeah, but she rolled an 18, so we're
Okay,
we're
good.
good. We're fine for now. But I was like, is this going to be the time when it happens?
You're not afraid of the hag, but
Look, and it's because me and Honey are like privately messaging, and it's like they're just it's a couple things, but one big thing: don't talk about kids, don't talk about hurting kids, and then even they're like, what?
Someone needs to clip that. Push this.
nice.
Oh, and I rolled a 1 for initiative, so that would make
So did
it
I!
a 2.
Oh, no.
I
I'm gonna-
also have a 2.
Oh gosh. 23.
I
Oh,
have a.
I'm still grappling her, so I mean, this is actually not too bad of a thing.
I think I
Yeah.
go last.
I have a 6.
sorry, Layla has a 23.
Yes.
Okay.
I also have 23 if that matters.
Okay, it does.
Yeah.
23. Lalani has a 6.
6. Mm-hmm.
And Ari has a 2.
Oh,
Okay. So, Layla and Macaulay, what are your dex modifiers?
2.
Sorry, 1 second. 3.
Okay, Macaulay, you are up first.
Excuse me.
And Ari, what is your dex modifier?
it's a 1.
Okay. And so, Ursa, you too?
Yep, 1
Okay.
as well.
So you two can rock, paper, scissors up when we get to it.
We can
I'm
decide
gonna
when it
assume
happens. I'm inclined to
taking-
let you go first since I'm grappling but
It-
we'll see what happens.
Like,
I'm assuming it's taking Lilani a little minute to get there because her legs are so little.
Iri's
but
gonna
she-
do her best to tail Lilani in this situation, so yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna, walk over there and she is going to be yelling in her voice. It sounds adorable, but it's orcish so that Macaulay can understand her. So it's just like a little Pomeranian trying to sound tough. As she's barking in, you need to remember you have to have someone to track to the others. She's just
Sorry. Are you done getting numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Then she'll reply in Orcish. Good thing I know how to track people myself.
Oh.
fine.
And she'll scream at not scream, but she'll look at yours and say, "Drop her," as she goes to grab her great axe. So either she's there or she's not. Shit.
I can't drop her until my turn.
You're correct.
Yeah.
I mean, they all happen at the same time, but still, yeah. What was I about to do? So that's going to be an attack with my great axe.
It is indeed.
That is a 17 on the die, so 24 to hit.
24? Yeah, you hit.
Great. That is. Oh god, you went everywhere. Okay, that's 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so that is, you had 11, so 12, it's 23. Like, I know
And
how to
then-
math.
I'm dead. And once she takes it out, she's going to bring it back and chop down one more time. She's over it.
Do it.
Don't. Oof, that didn't hit. It was almost a 14. 11 hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it doesn't miss so badly you hit Ursa's arm, so that's good.
Well, that's good. And then, as a bonus action, she's going to rage.
All right. General, back in the fray. You are up, my dear.
Oh gosh, how badly injured is she? Does she look like she's holding on just by a thread, or
Nah.
she's pretty tough?
She's tough.
All right, nobody told me not to be done with her, and I'm still mad about the orphans comment. So
Yeah, does Layla feel some way about like royal orphans?
I'm feeling some way about royal orphans.
The younglings. Think about the
Think
younglings.
about the younglings. Like,
Do you
really?
remember your mother?
I just images, really feelings, but yes. Um. So yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even spend a grit point on that, and that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Pichu,
I'm like,
Pichu.
I haven't seen my friends in a long time, and here you are, and I've had it. That's not cool. Okay, so that is oh, my dice really are feeling some kind of way too. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And I get a second attack
Yeah,
because that's an 18 to hit.
that hits.
And that's not as much damage. That's 4 piercing
Okay.
damage.
All right. Anything else, my dear?
She's just going to kind of quietly seethe, I think, and try to figure out what else is going on, because she's walked into a whole thing. So
Yeah. All right. So she's still being grappled by Irsa. So she's gonna try and get free by using her claws. So that is 23 to hit.
That hits.
Yep. And 9 slashing damage. And do you drop her?
Let me make a wisdom saving throw first, because
Okay.
that might affect how this goes.
Okay.
Oh no.
oh no.
Well, unfortunately, Yrsa's eyes go silver,
What did I miss?
and yeah, has
Snow
someone
Queen's
right
back.
in her arms. So I'm going to say she doesn't drop her.
Okay. That's fun.
Really fun.
And at this point, 2 people just kind of emerge from either side. One of them is, looks like a peasant. Like, wearing a pink and purple forest navigating attire, like middle-aged woman. The other looks like an older woman, wearing like a black hood and carrying a basket of some sort. And now it is the Lightning's turn.
You said Ursa's eyes changed.
Yep.
Okay. Vani is going to show up and she's going to do like, just kind of take assess of the situation, and she's like, oh no. And she is going to take out what looks like a little jar of powder, hold it up like the kind you would use to put on blush and so on,
Mm-hmm.
and then clap the powder puff against her hand and blow. And it's going to be color spray towards
Yay!
Ursa. Towards Ursa, and she's like, let's put some color in them cheeks. And let me see if this does anything, and I'm doing it at second level.
None of this
Yeah.
mimsy whimsy. Sorry.
So that is 6d10. When you cast this using a spell slot second level higher, roll an additional 2d10. Okay. So I don't have that many tens. Give me a second. 5, 6, 5. That is 16. 10, 11 plus 8. That's 19. 16 plus 19 plus another 2d10. I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's another 5. I hate math, so here is the calculator. This is probably not even going to be close to her hit points, but who cares? 44.
44 damage?
That's not gonna do it. That was just 54 hit points, which does not quite work. But
What
yeah,
about
she
the
made
54
Huh?
hit points?
Yeah, it doesn't. Color spray doesn't work unless you've done enough. You've done enough d10s
Well,
plus the.
it's like sleep.
Yeah,
So if
it-
using a 15-foot cone,
Yeah.
So it affects the person with the lowest hit point first, right?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
that could possibly be the witch.
Yeah. So you are doing it at Irsa or at her?
At Ursa, but it's gonna be at that
It's a
cone.
15-foot cone, so
Yeah.
Okay.
the witch would be in the area.
Yeah, so it's
And me.
probably going to get her.
That's fine, but she hopes that somebody notices she's trying to address Ursa before dealing with this witch person because this is bad.
Yeah, because it's going to affect Ismelda.
That's fine. She doesn't need to see. Maybe the color will help her complexion.
Okay, so it's blinded her.
Yes. And bonus action. Hunter's Mark, Ursa. And she's going to say, you know what? We keep talking about this, but for some reason, they keep letting her keep her axe. And she's just like, oh no, we're going in the forest to see what's happening. You know what? Let's take my axe, which makes me go, ooh, but if somebody hits me, oh yes, that's a good idea.
I love
She's just
it.
gonna let people, I've got this! Deal with the
I
witches.
love that Lilani thinks like taking the axe away is going to do something, but it's not.
No, she really hates that she has the axe because if she goes, ooh, that's a big weapon.
Okay, that's fair.
It's not like it's a cursed dagger.
Yeah, it's not that she can like, oh,
She would
I'm
feel a lot better if it was a cursed dagger.
you know.
Or cursed flute.
Oh, and Lord Silky, just so people know, has headed off to help Mama.
Okay. Cool. Irie.
Okay.
You or Ursa like to go next? I thought it was going to be you, but now that Ursa is freaking out.
I'm fine with bringing up the rear. Do you want to roll off for it? Because I could go either way. All right.
I could go either way as well, so let's
even
highest wins.
highest wins. What are we rolling? A 20?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
really quickly, what happened to trigger Yursa? 'Cause I missed that.
She got clawed by a witch.
Oh.
I got this many. 8.
I got 12.
You win.
Ursa's up!
Okay, yours is up. And has to attack the nearest person.
Oh, there's a person in her arms.
There's a person. But, you know, the axe is itching. So,
You can drop her, then hit her.
yeah, I could have dropped her, then hit her
Okay.
with the axe. Yep.
So you could just like punch her.
Could, but the axe is
Hungry.
hungry. Yeah. So going to... Can I rage while this is happening? I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I don't
Why
know
not?
if you have...
Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know if I have to be conscious in order to go into a rage. So...
Doesn't it just kind of trigger your rage? No, it's just berserk.
No.
Okay, so
It's
yeah.
a berserker act, so...
So yeah, you can rage. If
It's
you
like,
want.
I think that would happen. It's been a while since the X kind of got a bit of control. So going to rage, in fact, probably will go into a frenzied rage in order to attack. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, first attack. And that's 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. It's been a while. Second attack.
It's been a while.
$16.
That hits.
Okay.
And before you tell me the damage, I would like everybody to close your eyes and raise your hand if you are trying to make this a lethal combat, please.
I think this is the only answer I can give.
Okay, thank you. Open your eyes. Roll me your damage.
Okay. Oh, 11 points of... Wait, no. Well. Does the rage count with the weapon damage? So it would be frost damage too? I don't know. But 11 points of frost damage and 2 points of rage damage.
Okay. I just totally failed at math for a second. I was like, oh, 38 plus 11 is really like adding 2. What? No.
Oh, D&D, it's all math.
I know. Okay. She's still up, but she is wheezing. She seems haggard. And that is your turn, correct? You did action, bonus action, and a tiny bit of movement by releasing your arm. So, Ivory, it is your turn.
Cool.
I don't know
Hey,
why your camera's so fuzzy.
is it gonna mess up the stream if I blink on and off again?
I can fix it. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that real quick then.
I'll just shift everybody around. Oh,
Ooh,
no, I
I-
didn't even have to. Perfect.
Yeah, it's been doing that lately. I'm not really sure why. It just can't focus. It's like me. Yeah, so I believe, and this is kind of a mechanical question.
Okay.
For Zan, because the flashbangs were for this situation, correct? This is for
Yes.
this is when. Okay, well, in this case, Irie's going to try to follow instructions because it's a combat thing, and you follow combat instructions. So for her action, she'd like to activate the flashbang and, so use the code word that we all totally have to be like, shut your eyes unless you're Yrsa, and hurls the flashbang and says like, Salakadula! And
Yes.
and like shuts her eyes and makes the thing happen. What happens? Do I make a check of some kind to throw it right, or
Yeah, give me a dex attack.
cool? I remember how to do that. I've played a monk. Hold on.
Well, basically just do an attack and add your dex modifier.
Attack and act dex. So that's a 20 plus my dex, which is 1. That is a 13.
Okay. Yeah, I would say Ursa probably instructed you in how to do this. So even if you don't get it, like, right exactly where she told you to, but you do get the general area.
I want to hit like Yzma's head or Yzmelda's head, but I'm
Yzmelda's
not-
head. Yeah, so it goes off and makes, since these are the kind of weird clockworky ones, it sort of makes a sputtering, popping motion, and instead of just like a kind of smoke bomb thing, like there's tinkering sounds and sparks, and then some odd colored smoke. And then Ursa, you can no longer see.
Or here, or at least around, probably.
Macaulay's raging. Macaulay did not close her eyes.
Oh, it was just for Ursa. It's really just for her.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like, you said flashbang. I'm like, is that the flash? Macaulay's gonna see a damn flash.
No, it's really just for Ursa, so she doesn't hurt anybody else.
Yeah, it's supposed to be probably pretty close range, like
Yeah.
within 5 feet. You probably saw
Right.
a bright flash, but it probably didn't blind you. It might have blinded
If
the
Ismelda
witch.
wasn't
at most.
already blind, she would be blinded.
Yes,
But
yeah.
Levani already blinded her in an attempt to blind you.
So for my bonus action though, because I am really, is she holding on by a thread? Does she seem like she's holding on by a thread? Because I really want to hurt her. But I also want to follow her home because I'm a creep.
Well, 2 more people just popped up.
All
Don't
right.
taunt her. I mean, that's just emotional
You know
damage
what?
at that point.
Mimsy is on my last nerve. I'm going after Mimsy. And to do this, I will use my bonus action, which is conjuring a tentacle. So I will conjure a 10-foot tentacle, like rage conjuring a tentacle, so it's like quivering when it happens, and I will smack her in the face with as much lightning damage as I can do with the thing.
Should I mention that this is not Mimsy, it's Ismelda?
No, Mimsy and Regina. Well, 2 people.
Oh, 2
Appeared.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No miss.
One of them is in pink and purple.
Ursa was too busy going blank in her head.
Yeah, so the pink and purple one. Yeah. That's 1d8 cold or lightning damage. I'm gonna go with lightning.
Okay.
So oh, that's an 8.
Nice.
So yeah. So that's action, bonus action, and movement. I think I'm gonna stay about as far away from the action as Lalani stays from the action. So
Okay.
she's still up close, not like next to her, but the same radius from the heat of battle.
Okay.
Cool. And that's my turn. Tentacle is still up, like just being angry.
And since they can no longer, they were going to join in this round, so we are back at the top, and it is Macaulay's turn.
Okay. So how far away are the other 2? And I have a passive of 14, and I'm raging. Would I have noticed that they've arrived or not?
Yeah, you would have seen them. They are not trying to hide, but you might not know who they are. Although you did just see 2 women like pop in as if from nowhere.
I've seen pink and purple before.
Yes.
So I would have recollection of that.
And the other one appears to be an older woman in black with a basket.
Don't know who that is at all. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So Macaulay's going to be staring at Ismelda. And won't move for a second. However, you see her duck as immediately her lion jumps over to grab hold of Ismelda. 'Cause I forgot I have a lion.
I was wondering what was happening, where your lion had gone.
Oh no, that lion is hungry. And it has advantage since it's pack tactics and I'm there. So that is ow.
Did your dice bite you?
No, like I guess get random moments from like my hand just decides to fuck off. Does a 15 hit?
You are going for Ismelda?
Yeah, it's Melda.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that is only 5 points of damage.
And how is your kitty attacking her?
Oh, 100% like mouth is open to like, well, not like an alligator.
I was like, what kind of cats have you seen?
But no, like going for the face / neck. Just like,
So your kitty pounces on her and just rips her jugular out. And appears like with guts in its teeth. Sorry, honey.
what happened? No.
I grossed honey out. I got too visceral. She is no longer alive.
Great. And I will see.
And a blood-curdling shriek comes from the women on either side of you at that point.
So I don't know the other one. And even raging, Macaulay wouldn't think about it. However,
Yeah, you just saw her vanish.
I saw her vanish,
But didn't even get it.
and Lalani doesn't like them.
Mm-hmm.
But she has seen pink and purple over the other one, so Macaulay is just going to look at Yrsa and immediately rush off towards Mimsy to attack her.
Okay.
I was like, I got to think about this, y'all. I'm sorry. First attack. First attack is 14 on the die plus something. 7. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Second attack, I'm just going to do them both together. Is not going to hit. Wow, great. That's been happening a lot. That would have been a 10. But that is 15 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And oh no, it's gonna happen, but oh no, that's my turn. But I left Lion next to Yrsa.
Oh no! At least it can't die.
It can't.
Well, no, Yrsa can not see or hear right now.
That's true.
So
That's
she
very
snapped
good.
out of it, but she can't see or hear, so also can't defend herself.
So that's good.
But yeah, Lion is going to stay next because even while Macaulay's raging, Lion has seen stuff, and I think Lion is like halfway protecting, halfway. If she tries something, bite her. That's what Giza knows.
Just watching the situation carefully. This is the first time we've tried this. We don't know if it works.
But okay, that was 2 attacks. My bonus action. No, that was not a bonus action. Bonus action, I shift. That's my turn.
Yay!
Yeah. That's
Okay.
11 extra temporary hit points though.
Nice.
Okay, now I'm done. Boom.
Okay. So, okay.
Layla.
Okay, good. I thought I had to do a switcheroo thing, and I did. So, we're good. And now it is the general's turn.
So I saw these 2 other women pop in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're shrieking, but otherwise okay.
Yes.
One's holding a basket and looks old,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is just in pink and purple and whatever. I have no idea who they are. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in that basket, and people can be sneaky with carrying things in other things. So I'm going to try a disarming shot to get her to drop that effing basket because I don't know what she's got planned with that. There could be magic apples in there. There could be a weapon hidden in there. I don't know what's in there. So I want to use I'm going to spend a grit point to do a disarming shot on that and have her drop the basket.
Okay. That sounds great.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And so now not only will she take damage, which is going to be 11 points of damage, she has to succeed on a strength saving throw or drop it. And the DC for that is a 13.
Okay. She got a natural 20, so she is holding onto her basket.
Well, I still hurt her, so that's fine.
Yes, you did.
And since I don't really know what's going on per se, I am going to cast command on the other one and just say, in my best general voice, halt.
That's a wisdom save, right?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes.
Okay.
And the DC on that should be 16.
She got a 10.
Ha!
She has
Okay.
halted.
All right. And that's all I can do right now.
Perfect. So, Lilani, what is your dex modifier again? Now that they have entered the fray. Because they got the same. One of them got the same as you. I think you're ahead. 3. Okay, yeah. You are up.
Okay. Melda is no more. And Milani gives her best disappointed stare at the lion, and then turns to look at the other two. Does the old lady with the basket resemble that flash that we saw? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, now you are back. And she's going to bonus action move her. Does it have to be a bonus action? She's going to move her hunter's mark to that one.
Okay.
And then puts one of those clockwork arrows, which she has put her tiny bows at the end of it. You know, she'll appreciate the effort. Oh, that actually did just so much. She's going to draw her arrow, let loose one of the arrows, and then another one in quick succession. But let me roll for the first one. She's gone full huntswoman mode. That's a 19 plus 6.
You're
Does that
aiming for
hit?
Regina, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you hit.
That was first attack, and second attack is a 17 plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll damage. The heck? Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark adds an extra 1d6. Okay. So, first attack as this adorable arrow flies through the air and sticks in. 1d8 plus 3 6 plus this plus 2. Jeez. Low, but whatever. 6 plus 2, 8 points of. Do I have to roll a 1d6 to see what type of damage that is for the first arrow? Hit fire, radiant, poison, frost, necrotic. Okay. Yes. Necrotic damage.
Okay.
The first arrow. And the second arrow. Okay, I like that one. That's a 7 plus 3. That's 10 plus. It was 13 points of radiant.
Oh,
You
nice.
see one arrow strike in the black energy, and then the second arrow strike, and then the light energy.
Nice.
She already has her bow knocked and ready
So
for the
it's
next.
13 of radiant.
Yep, and 6 of necrotic.
Nice. All right.
And she just locks eyes. She has to look up a little bit because she's, tiny, and she's staying like about, I want to say 10, 15 feet away from her to let her, but she's just going to lock eyes. So it's okay, it's you and me now.
I love it. All right. And now it is her turn. And even though you are the one who just shot at her, she's going to see Macaulay as a larger threat at this point, because Macaulay's lion just, took out her sister. So, let's see. That wasn't a great hit. 15 does not hit you, does it, Macaulay?
It does not.
Okay. So, you see a black beam of energy shoot out from her clawed hand.
Yeah, who is this?
The one in black.
Okay.
And it just goes, to the left of you.
Just.
And she just goes, damn. And at this point, Mimsy, who you told her to stop walking.
Oh, yeah, that was just halt, yeah.
Halt. Okay. But you didn't tell her to stop doing anything else.
Well, one word command.
Halt means stop.
Stop? Okay.
Yeah, halt is just like, it's
Freeze.
Just, yeah,
Stop.
it's pretty much just freeze, yeah.
Okay.
I love you, Jess. That is funny.
Does she get to repeat that saving throw on her turn?
Let's take a look. Let's see.
Just read the wording of command.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. It doesn't say anything about that.
Okay.
The target, yeah. So on a halt.
It takes no actions. Got it.
Right, it takes no actions, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, and it's just for its next turn. So that's all it is.
Right.
Yeah, that's why they don't repeat it. So
Right.
it's not puppeted by you.
It's
Right.
not like suggestion when you keep doing it.
Right. Okay, that was what I was checking. So yeah, Mimsy just kind of stands there and hangs. And seems a little confused by it. And now it is Ivy's turn.
Oh, yeah, cool. I'm not muted. So, I've witnessed Mimsy have this very magic-y thing has happened to her. And as an experienced caster, I would probably know, if she's been stopped, don't attack her, because harm having effect of some kind. This would be the only reason I would now take Tentacle and shunk over to Regina.
Okay.
And let's start with how do I want to flavor this? You know what? I'm gonna start with the tentacle. Comes around behind her and taps her farther away shoulder, gets her to look up, and then shoots lightning energy.
Yay! I like that.
So yeah, that's the attack. And it's within 10 feet, so it's a little far off, but it's bending down to get her.
Okay.
The attack. It's 14 plus so another piece of feed, a spell attack. Oh, nice. So that's 22 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Cool. It's a D8 of lightning damage, which is 6. So 6 lightning damage to Regina, at which point, gonna heat up 2 beams of Eldritch Blast for my action.
Yeah.
Shoot both those at her. Those are 2 beams of Eldritch Blast. Holy balls, no. Okay. Cool. Cool. One of those is a 10 to hit. And the other is, okay, that's a 17. Do either hit?
A 10 and a 17?
Yeah.
The 17 hits.
Okay. In that case, it's Eldritch Blast, so that's a D10. It's been a minute. Apologies.
It's been a while. Each time.
Okay, I have my spell cards out in front of me with my notes. Oh, but it's not +4 anymore. It's +5 now because levels. Well, that's great. 9.
Okay.
So the tentacle and I did the same amount of damage.
So 9 for both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Force for one, lightning for the other, just in case. But yeah, that would be my action.
Cool.
I'm gonna say nice things to people in 20s so they think differently about their future.
All right. And now, Irsa.
So, no longer under the influence, but however, else cannot see or hear. And I don't think she could see or hear when the other two popped in. So, at this point, maybe kind of like does a swipe in front of her just to make sure that there's no one directly in front of her.
Okay. Where's the lion?
And she's just sweeping with her hand, not her axe.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was like, he could be in front of her, but I'm kind of thinking. Probably to the side, though. Probably like next to her.
Would it brush up against her legs at all?
It wouldn't touch her. It wouldn't touch her unless she touched them.
Okay.
Him. So
This
yeah.
is Giza, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, would probably... Yeah, would probably stay still. I'm not sure exactly how long the blindness or the deafness lasts. So she's going to stay where she is until she feels something against her.
Okay. I'll say you will be back next round.
I'd say that's fair.
'Cause I rolled a d4. That's what
Okay.
it said. All right. Macaulay, what's up, girl?
What's up? What's up? So she is going after Mimsy. Lion Giza will notice that Yursa hasn't moved, which is a clue that things are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the breathing is settled and things of that nature. And will like kind of like nudge just to make sure and rush off towards Regina.
Okay.
And no one's over there, correct? A tentacle is, but no
There's
one
a
else.
tentacle.
Doesn't count. Okay. Like, does tentacle count as a creature, as an ally? But no.
Tentacles have feelings. But
Tentacles have feelings.
many of them.
So we'll completely miss.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, a 8 doesn't hit.
No.
And that's fine. Wait! Oh. Crap. Oh well.
What's wrong, hon?
No, nothing. I mean, the role is still the role,
Does
so it
the
doesn't
tentacle
matter.
count as an ally?
No.
We got the Lionel in chat. Just said the tentacle will sucker punch you.
It should count as an ally, but no. It's basically a warlock spiritual weapon. I have like the deep side. I know
Functionally, it
it.
works a lot like Warlock Spiritual Weapon, and it is for those playing along at home. It is Unearthed Arcana, so if you want to check it out, the Lurker and the Deep patron. Learn more.
I second this. This is a really good one. Out of the ones they just released that we're not going to talk about. But so we'll miss, and that's fine. And I will continue my attacks against Mimsy because she's over. Yeah.
Repeating my question before, has anyone's answer changed? Irie's answer has changed. And Irsa's answer has changed. Okay.
Has my answer changed? I'm still raging, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna attack twice.
Okay. Let's do it.
First, these are not good. The 13. No. Yeah. No. So the 13 hit.
No.
Great. Second attack. That is a hot mess on the thing. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Great. I rolled very badly. And you see her just like get very annoyed and takes a hand away and lets the axe hit the floor. And that hand has claws and will reach out and claw as a bonus action.
That's fun.
Where am I at? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, okay, that's good. There's a 22 hit.
Yes.
Great. So that's 7 points of slashing damage. No. Piercing damage. Plus, nope. 9 points of piercing damage because I'm raging.
Okay.
Is that it? Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm standing right in front of her, pissed the fuck off.
General, my dear, you are up.
The woman in black still looks pretty hardy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I can pretty much tell at this point, based on my colleagues' responses to her, that she's not exactly a friend. So I'm going to make my attack against her. I rolled the wrong die. Ha! That's not the right thing. I rolled my damage die.
Oh.
Oops.
You're like, oh no, I rolled so badly. I've been rolling d12s this whole time.
You know, I've not done that, but you know, that is that is a 17 to hit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I roll the damage die. Okay, that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. And what kind of damage do you do again?
Piercing.
Got it.
And got a second attack, and I will use it, and that is 18 to hit.
That again hits.
And that is 8 points of damage.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
Thought about it, but still, no. Kind of assessing things, so not going in for a kill.
All right. Detective Savor.
So Lavani is still trash talking this lady.
I was gonna say, do you have vicious mockery, or are you just talking shit?
Just no, I'm a lady. I know how to read somebody. It's in the library, out the library, at the bookstore. It does not matter. She's like, oh, and would you consider how you're going to season my heart? You know, you said you're going to eat it the way it is, and so on. And she's just 2 more arrows. that first one's not going to hit at all.
Okay.
Second one is 17 plus 6.
Got it.
That will hit. That is 8. The 5 plus 3, that's 8 points plus 3. 8 plus 3, that's 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And when that one hits, because again, she's learning what her arrows do since it was a gift.
Mhm.
So each time each one lands, she's like, "Oh!" Oh! And then this one, when it lands, when it sticks in and quivers with that bow at the end, and then there's fire, she goes, "Oh, oh!" And to Macaulay, she said, "They give me an arrow that lights things on fire." And then she's just going to say to Macaulay, "This one wants my heart. That one just works nerves." And she points to and she's and she's going to move slightly closer to Regina, but still far enough so that she doesn't get disadvantage on her shots.
Okay.
Because she's trusting that they've got the other things.
Yeah.
She's got that hunter's focus, even though there's other things going on around her. Yeah, that's what she's going to do.
All right. That sounds good to me. So, how is everybody standing at this point?
Like
Imagine
posture?
So, like, if they're no. So, like, if they're one's here, one's here.
I imagine yours is kind of central triangle to that because
Okay.
when they popped in, they were kind of on either side, and that was all happening in the middle, and yours hasn't moved.
Mm-hmm.
Macaulay's right next to Mimsy.
Okay, so like right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a 5-pointed star, and Yursa's the top, and Mimsy's the right, and Regina's the left. I'm right bottom.
Okay.
Closer to Mimsy than I am Regina.
Over
Okay.
here.
Yeah, like caster distance away from what's going on, but
Yursa, Mimsy, you.
yes.
You draw it.
That's what you mean. I'm with it.
Yeah, I think Layla's where Macaulay was, before taking off to be closer to Mimsy. Because we were near Ursa, when that whole throttling happened. So Layla hasn't really, she's got a ranged weapon, so
Okay.
she's doing her stuff from enough of a distance.
Yeah.
And Lalani is like down here, and then Regina is like up here,
Okay.
and she's just spitting straight fire. Well, literally, she just shot fire, but she's down there, just letting it go.
Okay. So then.
Oh no,
Oh.
CB.
I think we lost CB,
Oh no.
Oh,
so pictures might go weird.
Okay. I fix. Is easy fix. He's back.
My internet just went out. Let me go ahead and
I'll
restart.
fix. Okay. So then. And so that you said, Lonnie was there. And the channel. Okay. Is this at all viewable? So is this like the general position of everyone? So like Irsa's here. Mimsy's here. Regina's here. Layla's here. Lalani's here. Ari's here. And Macaulay is here. Is that correct? Should I move anyone?
That looks about right to me.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. That is all that I wanted to know.
I'm sure there's no reason that that's dangerous.
Yeah,
It's all fine. It's all fine.
Everything's fine.
everything's good.
Did I miss some? Sorry.
I was just checking on positioning.
Okay. And then Lion's next to Regina. Like,
Okay.
oh my god, I have been forgetting things. It's okay. I'll remember next time.
Okay. So, I would like Irie, Isa, and Irsa to all make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, goody.
Lovely.
I'm good at
Okay.
things. Not this thing necessarily.
And yeah,
Okay.
You know,
I think this is rather appropriate.
I would add my inspiration, but I don't think it will actually help.
Same
no.
here.
Oh,
Yup.
oh. If I could interject, I would help, but I don't know if I could. I think I already used my only casting ability at this
You
point.
have inspiration from.
Is it a spell that's happening?
Yep.
Layla and Macaulay doesn't.
Hang tight.
Wait. I think Aries gonna do.
Aries gonna make some bad decisions. I have one reaction spell, and it's counterspell.
All right.
I'll never use this. Let me read the instructions. 60 feet, instantaneous. Do. Casting spell of third
Yeah,
level.
that's
or
the
lower.
no button.
Yeah. All right. Third level or lower is the note button. If it's fourth level or higher, there's a check to make.
It is a third level spell.
All right. Is it Mimsy doing this?
It is Regina.
Oh, it's Regina. Okay. Well, like.
He's been clawing at my leg trying to get my attention, so I just brought him up
So
here.
you see lightning start to crackle in her hands, and you pretty much just go. No.
You thought.
Lightning is my thing. Like, and I am tapped on spell slots, my friends.
You haven't lived until you've counterspelled a counterspell. It is the best feeling ever. It's the best feeling ever.
I hate giving counterspells to enemies because I think they're fun for players to use, but I think they're so mean for like monsters to use.
Thank you. Life goals. Casting count.
That's really brave taking one as a warlock too, because you have like 2 spells.
Well,
It was worth it.
one less now. Yes, that was awesome. Thank you.
Whew. All right, and now it is Mimsy's turn. She's not under command anymore.
No. But it gave us time to focus on the other one.
It did. And what she is going to do is. No, this would be more fun for her.
Oh no.
Do not like.
Irie, can you make me a wisdom save, please?
Ooh, little old me?
Yeah.
What would I need to make a save from? Okay. Wisdom save?
Yes, ma'am.
18. And I don't know what the rules are as far as adding advantage to a save. Or adding inspiration to a save.
You can.
I can,
Yeah,
but I have
Yeah,
to.
you can do it for saving
Does
throws. Yeah.
anything?
Yep.
All right. It's a D4, right? At this level? Because, yeah, I have a D4 from when Mama bamfed.
Yeah.
At the beginning. So I'll add a D4 to that.
Yeah, pretty much the only thing you can't add it to is damage, unless
Yeah.
you have combat inspiration.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I
if your sword's barred.
I worry about getting the timing right, so it was like, wait, don't say nothing. Yeah, I can add a big 1 to that, so 19.
Okay. That's good. So,
Better than not, I guess.
Mimsy looks at you and she starts doing something with her hands and then looks disappointed. And then you hear not her voice, you hear a familiar voice come out of her mouth.
What?
And she just says, Irie, don't you know gifts once given can so easily be taken away?
Uh,
And
Well, I just broke.
now it's your turn.
Cool. That's fun. That's fun and totally not terrifying at all.
You can insight check if you want.
Oh, I would love to. That's shenanigans. Let's see, insight. Where's my insight? 17.
Okay, yeah, you know that's Mimsy just fucking with you.
Okay. Fuck this witch. Yeah, we're not. I have none of this. It's not going down. I was gonna focus fire on Regina, but she messing with me. So I'm gonna take the lightning rod back to Mimsy, and it's an attack roll, but it's a spell attack. So my spell attack bonus is 8, 10.
That does not hit.
Yeah, if it's a whisk. And then 2 hits of Eldritch Blast, if I can. Let's see what happens. Okay. There's a 17 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and higher than that to hit,
That one doesn't.
23. I was like, that is a bigger number. I don't know what it is, but it's So for the first one, that is 15 force damage. For the second, it's 9 force damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so a total of 24 force damage.
Nice.
No! Don't come at me with my patron below. No. Not you, Jeff. You're good. Do whatever you want. That's amazing. But not this chick.
How much force damage was that total? Sorry?
I still have the dice
You
out.
said 29?
It's 14 plus 10, so 24.
Okay.
Because
Thank
Agonize
you.
Blast! Woohoo!
Ursa, you are up, and the smoke around you clears, and it's still kind of spotty, but you have like a little bit of tinnitus and a few bright lights, like the glimmers, like when you have a migraine and you kind of see spots.
Yeah.
But you can see, and you
Right.
can hear, except for that like
Yeah. So like I hear possibly this voice commenting to Aerie and Aerie replying with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And I look to either side and there is fighting going on both sides. Okay. Oh gosh. This is difficult because Regina threatened to take Lilani's heart. Mimsy has been fucking with me. Macaulay's with Regina. Macaulay has that covered.
Oh crap! I just broke everything. There
I'm
we go.
thinking.
We're back.
Macaulay's technically with Mimsy.
Whoa! Friends.
Oh, wait. So there's nobody actually up in melee with Regina?
There we go. I'm so
I
sorry,
would say
everyone
not
in the
yet, so that's all
stream.
I'll say. But right now, at the moment, no. She's with
At the
Mimsy.
moment, no.
And
Then,
my lion's with Regina.
yeah, then going to attack Regina.
Okay, cool. I just had a moment because I hit the wrong button in Zoom and just
Oh, no.
totally blew up the stream for a second, but it's fine. We're all good. It's fixed now. So, Irsa's attacking Regina.
Yeah, I will. I will also say that before she kind of moves out of that range, Macaulay, you get 3 temporary hit points because she's still raging and the Aura of the Tundra is activated. And who else is nearby? If your lion's nearby, they get
Giza is
3
nearby, and General Layla is also nearby, but not in a lightning bolt line.
which is important.
I'm thinking if the lion's near enough, I'll do that because lion's more likely to be in melee combat at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Going with that, and then going to attack Regina.
So I apologize. What did I miss? Is the lion getting something or no?
Yeah, 3 temporary hit points.
Got it. Okay. That's good to know. Strong lion. Okay.
Strong lion. Okay. And so I'm going to attack Regina. I'm raging. Going to make it reckless. Because why not at this point?
Sure.
It's like, and at this point, conflicted on whether or not she's trying to kill. But did threaten to kill Alani, so wouldn't be terribly sorry if they died.
That's fair.
Okay, so first one, 18.
That hits.
Okay. 11 points of frost damage.
Okay.
And second attack. That would be... Sorry, I was like, which one is that? Alright, that's 18 to hit.
Yep.
And 10 points of frost damage.
Okay. Perfect.
And I believe that would be her turn.
Okay. And we are back to the top, and it is Macaulay's turn.
Okay. Macaulay would have heard Lalani's words and looked over, noticing that yours is over there, and it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And why are you talking to me? Sorry. And and
Is that like a cat that you're mad at?
no, that was my phone. Move, cat. My cat is on somewhere though. Anywho, the lion will attack Regina at advantage because yours is over there now. Thanks, Yersa. Wow, these are crap rolls, yo. Wow, they need to be blessed. No, I don't think a 14 hits.
Mama. A 14 does not hit.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to. Thing is, it might not work. I don't think it will, but I could try. No, I can't. I literally can't. I'm raging. Never mind. Then yeah, I'm going to attack. Oh yeah, I'm going to attack Reckless twice. Both Great Weapon Master. Yeah, she's done.
Is that at Mimsy or Regina?
That's at Mimsy.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So first attack. Oh, please don't screw me over. Okay. Come on, my juicy. Okay. Math. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Second attack. Wow, bro. Okay. It's okay. One was a natural one, though. 21 should hit, though.
Yes, it does.
Great. Oh, my God. These dice are horrible right now. They are killing me. Wow, that was cocked. That was worse. That was much worse. Oh, well. But that's plus 10, so 16 points. No, 18 points. 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Cool.
And something I forgot about, completely forgot about. So it's gonna happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me also do my unarmed strike, my shifty strikes as well.
How many actions do you get?
That was 2 attacks and a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm doing bonus action now. It's still reckless. What is reckless? City. I don't get the great weapon master that one though. That's a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For let me make sure. Is that once a day or is that per? Which strength? That's still strength based. Okay. Wait, is that strength based? Yes, that's strength based. Okay, so 9. Right, got enough. So 11 more points of damage.
So
Okay.
you claw into her, and I will not get graphic for Lilani, and basically just shred her. And you hear, as you do it, laughter that sounds like someone you know at home. And then she's gone.
That would affect her if she wasn't raging. And technically, I get another attack from that, but if I hadn't used a bonus action, but good because someone's dead, and I didn't have to. Well, it would have activated. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't know. Okay, my turn's done, but I'm going to message you real quick.
Okay.
But okay, that was action, bonus action. Actually, I'm gonna move my full movement over to Regina.
Okay.
Because that's what I can do, which is 50 feet.
I always forget how fast you can move.
Well, I can move 40 without long striding, but I cast long striding before I rage,
right,
so I'm still long striding.
Layla, you are up. You see that pink and purple just vanish.
Vanished but didn't necessarily die, or
Oh no, she is dead.
okay, just
Her
to
body's on the ground. She just
just wanted
tried
to,
to dig into Macaulay before she went.
That's not cool. But Regina's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really tired of this because I've been around, I know some stuff. She's messing with my friends. And I heard something about wanting a heart in a box, and like that's some Sith stuff there, and that's seriously messed up. So I am going to spend a grit point and try to do a violent shot against her because I just at least need to try to, knock her out of commission, if nothing else, because she's just really.
Toy Story.
What? Oh my gosh!
Good job, Toy Story.
Yeah, right. That is a math 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
That hits. Oh boy. That means I get to roll an additional. That means I get to roll an additional damage die. Okay, so I have a question. It's just I'm just doing the 2. Do I also double up my dex modifier on that, or no? For the violent shot, because I know I'm rolling an additional weapon damage die.
Mm-hmm.
Am I also adding the dex damage?
No, you just add another.
Just another die.
die.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
it's
that's
like
still
being
20.
a barbarian.
I just want to make sure. That's 20 points of damage.
Holy shit. Piercing, correct?
Piercing.
Okay.
And if she's still up,
Yep.
I'm going to make a second attack, and that
Okay.
is 23 to hit.
Yep. Man, that was a crack shot, y'all.
I'm really tired of this nonsense. Like, first of all, like, Lilani is adorable and fierce and wonderful. And what's this about a heart in a box? It's just like so not okay. And that is 7 points of damage on the second one.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just like, just no, just there's some Sith action going on in these woods. Seriously, like, she's muttering to herself. That's just not cool.
Lilani, you are up.
How is she looking?
She looks pissed.
But not hurt?
She looks like Henry. I'm sorry.
So she doesn't look hurt at all.
No, she does look hurt. She looks like she is, oh, hi, sorry, I didn't realize you were right there. Yeah, like she's in pain, but also she is freaking out over, having two sisters wiped.
Melanie is going to say, we can keep doing this. I am sorry about your sisters, but we can keep doing this, or you can walk away. And she's going to let loose another arrow.
I like how you're doing
Nat
give her a chance
20.
to walk
Nope.
away.
Nope,
Like, we can do this or walk away. Get fucked. Just kidding.
I'm not even joking. Just got a natural 20.
Yeah! Roll me that damage.
And how do you roll nat 20s?
Just, roll your double damage.
So 1d8 and then double that, or
You can do that, or you can do or you can roll 2d8.
oh, okay. Well,
I'm so
That's
sorry,
tough.
Henry is, like, having a moment.
Henry just has a lot of opinions about the drama that's happening.
He does.
is 9. 9 plus 5. That's 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Then she's going to walk up and she says, we either are just going to kill you, or we're just going to hurt you very badly and then tie you up somewhere. And as this fiery arrow is wavering, is wobbling, and people are shooting and hitting and so on, she's going to take out what looks like a glass perfume bottle
Mm-hmm.
when she's within 10 feet and just spray a couple of times. And I'm going to use poison spray because it's a cantrip.
I love that Lilani's cantrips are all, like, cosmetics.
That's amazing.
Whew. Okay. And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I had all these D6s out for that lightning bolt that you totally got rid of. 12.
That is a failure, so she's going to take 1d12. No, 2d12
Holy
poison.
shit.
Oh.
And that is a 9 plus 4. I can math it.
13.
Yep, 13 poison damage, but she smells amazing. It's like lavender and rose, and it wafts around in this pink cloud.
What is the area of effect on that? I'm wondering if it
Um,
might.
If it affects Giza.
No, it's just towards a creature.
Okay. So it's just on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Do you still want my heart? Do you still want my heart? We can keep doing this.
And she looks at you and says, you and your friend are murderers.
I'm
And
sorry.
you'll pay.
I'm sorry, who is kidnapping children and dragons?
And she spits on the ground, and then vanishes.
Lonnie's gonna turn to everyone else and say, "Why are people so rude?"
I don't know. If we have a minute here, Irie's gonna walk over and sort of kick through the remains of Min.
Wait. Lilani, did you mark that person?
Mhm.
Do you know where they went?
Yeah, I have hunter's mark of them. Come here, hunter's mark. Where did you go? I
And you get extra
get
damage on them.
yeah, and
Were you holding up your concentration?
no, not because I don't think you can do a cantrip and have concentration up, right?
No.
Oh,
You can have
Oh
a.
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
like-
You can do cantrips at concentration.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless that cantrip is a concentration spell,
Yeah,
like
that's
guidance.
No, it is not.
So yeah, you're fine.
I think you have advantage on your wisdom, or even perception, or survival checks
Yep.
to find them. Yep.
Yeah, you can look for her.
And I got right up to her.
Yeah.
Before that, so I would definitely have her scent. Therefore, I would be able to aid Lilani in finding,
Yeah.
But Lilani
especially
is
since I'm shifted.
Lilani is at a point where she knows this person is a threat, but she's going over to the corpses of the other ones, and she's straightening out the bodies and closing the eyes. And over at Ismelda, she is taking out her makeup kit and just cleaning some of the stuff off of her face and trying to make it look better than it
You
did.
know what? Layla will come and help you because she understands what you're doing. So
Yeah, and she's just cleaning it up.
Macaulay will finish. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Irie wanted to walk over to Mimsy like first thing once it was clear that we weren't in combat anymore.
Yeah.
And sort of like start to roll the body, but in not quite the most disrespectful way possible, but the like, this is a pile of mildewed laundry. I don't want to touch it right now. Kick through it with your foot at first, and then sort of pick through to see if there's anything magical. When she gets down lower, you're going to see her like squat on her haunches and spit off to the side, not into the witch's face, but close. And yeah, look real pissed the whole time. She's not going to impede necessarily. It's not a like step off, but this is just her focus right now.
Ismelda's gonna take a second. That face.
There's some stuff on that face.
Yeah, she's.
While this
rough.
is happening, Macaulay's going to come down from her rage high, and step over, almost like just wordlessly, walk over. Well, one, she's going to look down at Giza and say some words like "Wakakakunjik," and Giza's going to basically like rush off into the brush and start sniffing. So she's starting. Giza's starting the initial search for the third witch.
Okay.
And while that's happening, she will breathe and wordlessly walk over to Yrsa. And will stand and wait. No, she's right next to her. So she will. She'll look over. Are you fine?
I'm fine. The contraption worked as well as can be expected.
Good to know. Perhaps you need to make sure your subjects back at home have the same technology. That's not a word in fantasy world. Have the same.
I mean, y'all have like clockwork flashbangs and a land speeder, so you know.
Fair. Actually, no, you're right. You're right because Layla's there too. Layla's a whole. Yeah.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back until every one of these things are shattered.
Well, then you need to make sure you have more of those for when people like, well, unlike myself, deal with the consequence of that blade.
Well, at least I know someone who makes them.
Who did make it? Carabasa?
No, Sophie.
Sophie did.
Okay.
Although she seemed to think that they could be quite commonly found, although maybe not up to Sophie's caliber.
At least in her area.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh yeah, everybody has flashbangs.
Yeah.
So, were you, like, looting the bodies, or just kind of looking for, like, were you looking for stuff, or looking for a way to where they live? Those when you were looking at bodies, what exactly were you trying to do with them?
I will say that for Mimsy, I might look for a key. After all, they did say they had a bird in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded like it was Mimsy's thing,
Okay.
so they might be a key.
Okay.
Yeah. Layla will help try to find contraptions because she heard something about, a prince being held captive, So she's trying to find information and investigate for helpful things.
There's a little robin that pops up with the crow, keeps on saying, "Help me, help me." I had a bit of a discussion with it. Evidently, it is a little boy named Penny. I doubt that it is his full name, but I got from the witch before Macaulay felt compelled to attack that this Penny was a prince that they were keeping captive as a pet.
All right. Well, let's see if there's anything on any of these individuals that might help figure that out.
Ivory's already rifling through the clothes, so like I think she was mostly on rage body searching autopilot. Is like, this is what you do now when you're super pissed at someone for impersonating your patron and trying to psych you out. It's fine. I'm gonna go through her clothes and look for loose change. Just
they're only mostly dead.
But if there's like a goal and people are talking about there being a goal, she would happily help with that kind of thing and also look for that kind of thing. It would honestly bring her back to the group a little bit. So yeah.
So you find a couple of keys, a couple of small animal skulls and bones, some hard candy, some, like, a couple of grain that isn't in a bag. It just seems like she had rice or grain just like in her pockets.
Okay.
As well as something that kind of looks like glitter. And a handful of random herbs.
Okay.
And several feathers.
Do the feathers look like they might be from a robin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'll take the feathers, the keys, and then kind of look at the spellcasters and go, are any of these spell components or something? I don't know what these herbs are or this. I mean, there's candy. I'm not sure if I trust this candy. Can anyone tell if it's magical?
I would like to Arcana check the hard candies, please.
Please do!
In other phrases I did not know I desperately wanted to say. Oh, balls. That would be, I rolled a 1, which means it's a total of 5. I'm confused by the concept of candy.
So the candy is really colorful.
Are they different colors?
Mm-hmm.
I can start describing how they're different colored, but that's all I've got.
Yeah, and they have little like swirls on them,
Ooh,
and they're like pastel.
You
don't trust
know,
pastels. Don't trust pastels.
I might just suggest that we hold on to all of it for right now because I don't know how they do what they do. Better to have it and not need it.
Agreed.
And Macaulay and Lilani, you were looking at Ismelda's robes, correct?
Macaulay ain't looking at none.
Oh, okay.
No,
Lilani, you were.
Lilani is not really rifling through anything. She's brushing the little strands of hair that were there and trying to make her face look presentable, taking off that
Okay.
janky lash and straightening up the
Got
stuff
it.
there.
That's why
she
it'll take so
may,
long.
she actually has identified, but nobody has. So she's over there,
Well, it's because you're busy right now, and we don't want to interrupt.
and she may need Macaulay's help because she's small and she's trying to move the body so that it looks at least some presentable. And she goes, "I think this one was lonely and found some solace in having sisters, but they did not treat her very nicely. I mean, no true sister, unless they don't like you, let you go out with your face looking like that. So I wish we had the chance to, talk her over to our sides, but she had sat by while they hurt children, I guess. But yeah,
Exactly.
it's that.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. Good Macaulay, I don't really like it out here too much away from the swamp. I go and I see children and I help older people, but it's sad when you can't save the children when they're all grown up. Because grown-ups are only children who never... Grown-ups like this are only children who never got saved.
You are a wise one, Ndogo. However, sometimes they had the choice to be saved and chose not to take it. These ones seem to have made choices all of their lives. Those choices that go against the greater good. Though they seem like those who would help others, it was always for a price. And if it's for a price, it's not help, it's a transaction. There's a difference. Therefore, you can only save who wants to be saved.
I know. Well, we still have that one we need to. That one I think we have to kill because she's just all about no consent and just nightmares and just all of that. And I think she had control over these other ones, though. Well, but I've got to get some sleep because I've got to go to a party tomorrow. We've got a ball and all the rest of that. And if she tries it, I'll just have my daggers under my skirt.
I will make sure that Giza watches you, if that helps you.
Can I dress her up?
No.
Oh,
What about a collar? Like with diamonds on it.
A collar is fine. Just remind her that she is not a pet. She is a warrior. He is a warrior.
I'll just
We test the woman. He's just the guy.
All cats are girls, all dogs are boys.
Okay.
We all know.
I will make sure, and she's just gonna go into a detail with Macaulay. I'll make sure he has bow tie that matches Lord Silky's, and they can go matching. Because they are friends. Yep, and I can give you an investigate roll if you want me to see if she patted Ismelda down as she was arranging and whatever, because she's tiny and...
I would say if you are like at all touching her, and you will find some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you find several vials.
Mm-hmm.
Most are full, or at least half full. They do not appear to be labeled. They have labels on them, but they're either too hard to read or scratched off or ripped up, but they all have different shades of purple fluid inside of them and little like cork stoppers. And you also notice that her robe is just like low key covered in fur of some kind. Like it's not a fur robe, but she clearly lives with a furry animal. You could give me an like survivor animal handling check for it if you wanted. And then you also find a well worn.
I will assist on the survival.
Okay. And you find a well worn patch. And it says Woodland Scouts.
18 on the survival. Woodland Scouts makes her even more like. But she's gonna tuck that away. And I did get a. Oh, does that help mean I get to roll with advantage?
Yeah.
I'll take that 17 plus 6.
Okay. Sorry. So it's like 20 something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you can tell that there are two kinds of fur. One is pink and appears to be cat fur. The other is reddish tan, and you know from spending time with your animal friends that this is squirrel fur.
Of course it is.
Squeaky, squeak, squeaky.
It's just like she's tired. She needs to go to sleep. This was not what she was planning to do. She is going to look at Ursa and Airy, and she's going to say, next time you hear a strange voice, you wake Mama and me up, and you tell us there's a voice. There are things Mama can do. There are things that I can do to be able to tell if it's real or not. Also, good job. Flashbang good. Tentacle very nice. I'm liking the timing of everything. It is. She looks at Layla. She just realizes Layla is there. Oh my goodness. Hello, General. I am going back to bed. And she's going to walk back towards her the campus. And she's.
That's fair. That's.
Before you go back to bed, did you want to do a survive check to try and track where Regina had gone?
She can do that on the way. That's a 17.
Okay. So you get the idea that you know that she's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the only reason that you are familiar with this.
Mm-hmm.
It would be hard for you to track her because you know she did this when she woke you up. You know she is not on this plane.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is some babies. And she does not nobody got time for this right now. So she's going to. But I did want to ask, does the name Penny ring a bell for Lalani?
Roll me a history check.
But also with the additional information of knowing that it's a prince, evidently orphaned.
Orphan prince, not really.
I wasn't really
18.
around for it. Never mind. But I was going to ask because, even though she's a queen of the wild, she's still a queen.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't know if there was any royalty that she might know of. But
Only reason I'm
Related.
asking because Penny was the name in the original rescuers of the little girl, and Lalani in her backstory has something that she never got to solve for that haunts her. So I was just wondering if the name Penny really is just that nagging at the back of her head and she can't figure out why.
So you get a strong feeling that this is not your Penny.
Mm-hmm.
you know that from what you know about history, and particularly how you are tuned to orphans among history, you know that not in the region where you are, but in kind of the next over kingdom, they've been sort of without a regent for a bit. And there is a young boy, Arcturus Pendragon, who is being raised by his uncle.
Yep. She's probably someone else in the chapter of the Rescue Assistance Association who's dealing with that, because it's a different region. But, yeah.
So not your Penny, but it's possible that this prince being raised by, an uncle could be nicknamed Penny.
Yep. She's going to write a note and curl it up and put it, just hand it out. This is for you all to read. Because she needs her 8 hours, okay? This is really messed with her sleep schedule. She's like, yeah, just read this. Wake me up if something tries to kill us. And she's going back to her safe. She's got to redo alarm again. Everything has gone crazy. But
all right. And with that, leaving next week to ideally rescue Penny, find a dragon, and go to a ball. We leave tonight. So, thank you so much for joining us. Surprise, this isn't the finale.
It's just part 1 of the finale.
Yes,
Part 1.
Finale part 1. This has been Princesses Save Dragons. I'm Jess. I write games and supplements. You can find me on Twitter at underscore. No. It says on the thing at Miss_Just03. But anyway, you can go to my website and stuff. It's all on my Twitter. It's there. I wrote Book of Seasons, Solstices, or published it. I'm in it. It's right behind me. Okay, that's it. You know the drill. That's the thing. So, hey, and yeah, come back on Fridays for Three Flings. And see us on Tuesdays on the Onyx Path for Paws and Claws. Speaking of, Lynn, welcome back. Tell us where to find you.
Well, you can find me on Tuesdays being a very good dog, or trying her best to be a very good dog, anyway, on Paws and Claws. But yeah, I'm on Twitter, where you can see all the updates. I write things, and I edit things, and I hang out with Jess a lot, do stuff with Book of Seasons, and Unbreakable anthology that's coming out, and just a whole bunch of things, and some stuff I can't talk about yet. So just follow me and look for updates. So
awesome. Honey, where can we find you?
you can find me on Twitter at Honey and Dice. You can find me on Instagram at Honey and Dice, but there's nothing there. I just wanted to make sure no one else could use that name. I am everybody's biggest cheerleader. You can usually find me floating around on charity streams. My photo at sporadic academy that I will be playing in a charity one-shot for St. Jude's on Friday evening sometime. That moves around. You can find me whenever Uncaged does a live thingy as Biscuit Honeysuckle, aka Biscuit. You can find me on every other Tuesday from Paws and Claws on the Onyx Path. And I run the Embrace Initiative workshop, and I'm also a cybersecurity professional, so I've started doing some business consultation for small businesses and so on to help with the cybersecurity issue, because it's real and it's affecting people that I care about very badly. Yep. So, yeah, really, I'm just everybody's biggest cheerleader. I'm here to support everyone and I love to see people shine and
Zan, aka Irsa, tell us who you are and where we can find you.
Yes, I am Zan Larson. I'm also known as Pale White Rabbit on Twitters and Instagrams, and I also have Patreon, which I will post in chat because I'm ready. Okay. And I do a lot of art stuff. I did art for Book of Seasons. I did art for this stream, actually. All the characters. There's Mama Socorro in the stream there. And what else? Uncaged Volume 2. I actually have art in 2, 3, and 4, but I have an adventure in Volume 2. And I'm working on a lot of things this year, so possibly Monsters in Teacups and Bell Ravens.
All right, CB. Who
Hey,
are you?
hey, it me, Critical Bard. My name is actually Omega, but I go by Critical Bard or CB. Where you can find me, many places actually. Just like Honey, I will be guesting next week on Scraticus charity stream. Though we were supposed to be in the same game, she had to move. It's fine. Still love you. My game will be Saturday at 9 a.m. EST. Couple of hours after that game's done, you can catch me on Roll20's Twitch as we play some Call of Cthulhu for the first time ever for me. Joined by TK Johnson, Serena Marie, who also just became community manager of Critical Role. That's amazing. And some other folks. I'm really excited about that. Other places you can find me, I'm guesting on Dark Matter, on Wandering Dreams channel on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, I play Where Roots Remain, a homey, loving, wholesome campaign on twitch.tv/Mythic Grove, which is Gabe James's channel. And that's it. I do a lot of stuff. There's some really cool things happening that I can't talk about because NDA. But also you can go to my merch store, critbart.com, where you can get hats and shirts and sweats and some other stuff. If you decide to do it, use PayPal because it helps me a lot. And yeah, that's me. Thank you. And thank you, Jess, for letting me be here. Unfortunately, I won't be here next week. So this might be the last time you see Macaulay. She's been a pleasure. Always Pride Rock Forever. And yeah.
And we love her. And if she ever wants to come back and do a 1-shot or a 2-shot, we will let y'all know because we love Macaulay. And I love you, CB. Irie, Margaret May, tell us who you are and where we can find you.
Yo, hi, I'm Margaret. You can find me at Margaret Maynard on social. I write modules, I DM, I have some content coming out in the 4th volume of Uncaged, which is to date coming soon, I believe is what you've got. But keep an eye open in the quite soon territory. I've got a selection of magical items in the reference section of that book, which you should like if you feel like marching to express your values. I have an adventure in Uncaged Volume 2, and I'm looking forward to writing a bunch more content. So come hang out. Also, I love streaming, so I'll come play in any game. I honestly love getting to interact with y'all on the internet and all of you guys in chat. So, or all of you folks in chat. So yeah, pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much again. We love this. And if you want to catch up on older episodes of the show, you can subscribe to this channel, which I think is free if you're on Amazon Prime or something. There's some dealio with that, right? With Twitch. Anyway, you can subscribe and watch older episodes of this and of Three Flings. And they're also on YouTube. So if you go to Angry Nerd Girl on YouTube, I think I'm the only one, but that's where the old episodes are. So yeah, check them out. And we love you. And come back next week for part 2. The ball. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.